What do you think's better, 1.8 or 1.9 PvP?
Well, if we're just, let's just say, are we regarding just PvP here, or are we saying, well, I'll play beyond 1.9 because of the new features?
Yeah, let's go beyond PvP.
Because like I would definitely go like 116 for all the new blocks and features any day.
Yeah.
Like you can't use a light tray if you're in 1.8.
I think for multiplayer, I prefer 1.8.
Well, I mean it's
For
better for
single,
PvP.
yeah,
They are fixing PvP. Have you seen like the PvP snapshots that Jeb's been putting out?
yeah, because I think like what Technoblade was on about how in one of his older Scars videos when the 1.9 update first came out, he was on about how they should have handled it, and they did, but they didn't do it as well. They should have set a lower cap, like 5 or 6 CPS, rather than literally like 1. And I totally agree.
Yar.
He also proposed the idea that if you hold click, it should continue clicking, like literally any other video game.
Yep. But Minecraft does not allow that.
Yeah.
It's not, which isn't very good for people.
What's your thoughts on the new 1.17 update, and how do you think that'll affect
Oh,
like
1.17.
people
Hey,
choosing
look, I got
between
techno.
what?
Look, the pig. I bought this with mystery dust.
Okay, anyway, so
Oh yeah, carry on.
so when the 1.17 update comes out, do you think that's going to change people's views on 1.8 versus 1.9, or do you think people will
Well,
stay at the
PvP
same?
wise, the PvP update won't be coming out for a long time because Jebba stated with the snapshots doing PvP, he's trying to perfect it so that when the next PvP update comes out, like, it won't be another situation where people love it or hate it and it's two sides. He said he wants it so that everyone plays on the same version. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because of Cave Update, everyone and their dads is going to be playing 1.17 anyways.
Yeah, like that might, if 1.17 goes as well, that might literally kill off 1.8 players.
Which is good because then we'd get newer blocks in like Hypixel build battle and not be restricted to 1.8 blocks since most people play 1.8.
Yeah, and that combat is definitely something that needs fixing.
Yeah. But but we don't know how many years from now the new update will come back with PvP improvements. Like they can keep adding new weapons like the trident and the crossbow and all that, but like kit PvP servers won't be able to use the trident and the crossbow or all that unless they make a separate game mode because there's still loads of people who prefer 1.8.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You said that really well. What's your thoughts on shields though?
Oh,
Do you think
okay,
they're good?
so shields. Well, they're good for their purpose. Like they're good for blocking attacks, but there is a bit of like
Was it the right idea to add them?
yeah, it was because I mean like otherwise you'd be able to get like comboed to death in duos, but they could have done better.
I don't like shields. I think that it definitely changed the meta, and like I see their purpose in PvE, but I think they need to be nerfed slightly in PvP because a whole aspect of PvP was being straight lined or just being comboed, and that just doesn't happen anymore.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a good thing because like people like me who absolutely suck at PvP can just whip out the shield. Not that I even use it because I'm just so bad at PvP. When I get the time to use my shield, I'm half dead, and someone goes behind me with the diamond sword. But still,
I guess, but then at the same time, whoever wins is usually the better player in 1.8.
yeah,
And in 1.9, it's like hedge your bets. If you can get your shield right, then
yeah. The other issue is like how they've added like netherite and they're adding copper in 1.17. The thing about like playing back in 1.8 is you won't get to experience like the new tools like netherite and copper. You'll have to stick up to diamond, which could limit styles of play.
yeah, definitely, yeah. I think, if anything, what they should do is they should when like on the Minecraft launcher, when you start up Minecraft, you can play on any version and you can toggle on the combat.
Yep. Or another idea is like you could like
So you can
make
play 1.16 with 1.8 combat.
yeah. Another idea that is that like if Mojang don't want to do that and they just want to wait until their big combat update, which probably will still have some controversy because it'll be
Yeah.
different. But like another thing they could do is like Hypixel can make a version for people with 1.8 and a version for people in 1.16. So that like I'm a good builder. I play build battle. I'm just limited because I'm not allowed to use concrete. I'm not allowed to use blackstone. So yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this entire controversy?
What about like 1.8 versus 1.16?
Yeah.
1.8 is personally I prefer it on multiplayer because there's more chances to it's a more like skill based PvP game mode, I think. And in 1.16, like it's more trading hits for hits, and there is some big IQ plays, but it's not like the same thing you'd see in Sky Wars or Bed Wars or Kit PvP. I definitely think you might as well go in 1.16 for single player worlds.
Mm.
Apart from that, I think the combat is the main thing which is stopping the bridge from 1.8 players going to 1.16 and in the future 1.17 when the Cave and Cliffs update comes out.
Yeah. Well, one thing like Dream, he plays in 1.16 and yet he's still good at combat. So it does show you that you can be good at combat in the newer system.
Yeah, yeah. You know, should we talk about Dream for a bit? Because did you hear about the whole speedrunning thing?
Oh my god, that was all over my Twitter front page. I was just scrolling through Twitter looking at like everything, and then everyone and their dad was like, "Dream sucks," and me, who's like been a big supporter of Dream, and I'm like, "What?" But do you think his speedruns were legitimate or not?
Uh, I'll be honest. I think it's very hard to judge, but at this point, I can't see. We're going to have to wait for Dream's video, I think, because I think because I don't want to believe that Dream cheated, but all the evidence and all the maths and all the facts, they're all pointing towards that he cheated.
Did you see that tweet thing he did where he said that he's got some like physician dude and that they said the odds could actually happen?
They said that odds could happen, but they said it's like 1 in 3 trillion or something.
Mm. Well, like 13 million. Well, it's kind of a big deal since he's gathered like almost 15 million subscribers off doing this. And if it comes out like, it's like the argument of are his manhunt videos scripted? Like, if he's been lying about speedruns, God knows what else he'd be lying about. Because like, if his manhunts were scripted and that was found out, that would just
Which
completely ruin
which
his
I think
channel.
he's admitted that They kind of are, but they're not completely.
Because yeah, but if he comes out something big, because like manhunts and stuff like that are the main reason his channel's successful. And like if something like that big like that comes up, then that would probably ruin like the
He'd
magic
get
of his channel.
cancelled.
Yeah, of like his, because he's such a big YouTuber because of his quick thinking and resourcefulness. Apart from the cobblestone crafting table, but that's the
Yep.
reason he's successful.
Or when Purple crafted the Wither and when Techno crafted the String Axe. Can't forget them moments.
I watched a video. You might know the YouTuber Grian, but he was doing three withers and tried to dispense the heads on. He got them all wrong. Caves and Cliffs update. What's your thoughts, hopes, and feelings?
Thoughts, hopes, and feelings. Thoughts. It's very exciting. Definitely, it's. Especially with bigger YouTubers like PewDiePie and all that coming back to Minecraft and all.
I mean, this is the big update that people have been wanting for years.
Yeah, definitely. I think the one thing that I remember Carson said, and I said this last episode, is like so going through the caves and cliffs update, it seems fun. Going through the caves seems fun, but your inventory is going to be full of just awful
Isn't
stuff.
that why they added bundles though?
Yeah, bundles. Yes, bundles are good.
They know you'll be carrying around a load of stuff.
I rate them.
It's also good for like the people, like the noobs who don't throw away anything and they have like 5 seeds and a few flowers in their inventory, which is clogging up space because they're not all unstackable, so they just chuck them in the bundle, job done.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to do to speedrunning?
Um, well, the caves, like, they could add like this entire new, because we obviously don't know everything yet, and we've only had like, 3 major snapshots this year, and it's coming summer next year. But I think it could revolutionize speedrunning, because let's say they add some new ores and stuff like copper, which they've confirmed they're adding, and they've also added amethyst. But they could add a load of game changers, which could really like change the way speedrunning is played.
Yeah, because ultimately, with speedrunning, all you need is blaze rods and ender pearls, and that's literally the only two things
Yeah.
that you're getting. And of course, like Dream had this massive. Dream wasn't happy when the Nether update came out because of the speedrun thing, and
I think that like exploring all these new caves, they'll be like more like, let's say Dream's caving for some iron, and then he runs into like a lush cave or something, which only houses like axolotls and copper. Like, I think that could cause some frustration.
yeah, that would definitely. He would not be too happy if like he was in that situation, and it definitely changed the meta of the manhunt videos as well. I can
Oh,
see a
but
lot
the
more
cliffs though,
new
the caves,
strategies.
like, yeah, the cliffs, which he could scale them quicker with like George and Bad and Ant, or Sapnap tailing him, and he could scale them quicker than they can because they're going to be steeper. Because Mojang said they'll probably increase height limit, so because of everything going down and up. So with the increase of height limit, there's like much more opportunity for like getting away from people.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the Warden?
The Warden, ugly, but too OP.
Isn't that the point? Well, he's like another boss, because the only bosses we really have is Ender Dragon, Wither, and Elder Guardian. So he's like another like challenge.
Yeah, I know, but imagine just going into a cave, doing your own thing with your wooden pickaxe and your leather tunic. Then you walk in, bam,
No,
that
but the thing
fella's
is,
just.
but the thing is, the Warden only spawns in the Skulk Caves, which are near bedrock. So you've got to know what you're looking for.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you think about like goats and axolotls?
What?
The goats and the axolotls.
Goats, did we talk about this last episode?
No, the last episode was stands.
I know, but we glossed over goats, but I don't think we talked about axolotls too much. I think they're quite cool.
Yeah.
They're not like revolutionary. They're just alright, I guess.
Skulk sensors are revolutionary though, like all that wireless redstone.
Yeah, I'd love to see what Big Mumbo Jumbo would do about that.
And also in the new snapshot, if you waterlog them, they're silent. So like we got silent wireless or as I call it, Bluetooth redstone. So you could be walking around your house, a silent skulk sensor activates, and bam, the floor gets nuked.
Yeah. It was going to be a lot on Hermitcraft if they choose to, because they're going to have to update and reset the server, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, not reset, but they're going to have to update it to the new version.
Yeah. Well, probably the same with our SMP, I guess.
Yeah, and also with the Dream SMP as well. Like they're thinking of season 2, and they're going to wait until the 1.17 update.
Yeah, I mean, why make another season when an update's around the corner?
Yeah, and they're going to want the new stuff.
There's so much story potential with all this new Skulk stuff, though, because it is kind of like out of this world-ish, alien.
Do you think we should wrap it up there?
Okay, yeah. I need to go to my dressing room and fix the base. I hope that you watchers/listeners on the tube and elsewhere have indeed enjoyed.
Yes, that was us talking about 1.8 versus 1.16 PvP, Dreams speedrunning scandal, and we also glossed over the 1.17 Cave and Cliffs update.
Which will probably warrant its own episode once it's out.
What?
I said which will probably warrant its own episode when it comes out, the Caves and Cliffs update.
Yeah, definitely. 2-minute episode. So, yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. That was so please subscribe because it's a new channel that we're on. Also subscribe to Zoxis, which is my channel.
Network, because they're pretty cool, and we're literally 3 subs away from 60, which I'm trying to reach by the end of 2020.
And I'm 3 subs away from 130.
Jesus Christ,
so yeah, thanks for watching. Again, that was 1.8 versus 1.16 PvP, the Dream Scandal, and also the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update. Salute and goodbye.